Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. My name is Sophie, and I am so excited to have you here with me. For those of you who are new here, I do monthly readings, but I might begin doing weekend readings depending on how y'all enjoy these. These will be much shorter than the monthlies. Kindly remember that time and energy are fluid, so please take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. This reading is for the sign of Scorpio wherever it presents in your birth chart. I do offer personal readings, and you can find my information in the description box below. If you enjoyed today's reading, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, Scorp, let's get started. So we're going to start off with the Kipper deck to see what kind of themes or people that we might be connecting with. Alright, first up, we have occupation. So for some of you, this has to do with work. This could have anything to do with some kind of labor or title that you hold. 34 reduces to a 7, which is chariot. So you may be connecting with a Cancer or have Cancer representing very strong in your chart somewhere. But this definitely has something to do with a person, place, or situation that you frequently show up for and pay attention to. We've also got official person as the 22. This is a 4. This is Emperor energy. You could be connecting with an Aries. Official person, this is someone who has that title. So for some of y'all, this is most definitely about work. This is a promotion that you're trying to achieve or a set of responsibilities that are on your plate as a result of holding a particular title. This could be, for some of you, I'm getting this is marriage. This is about the kind of work that you have going on in a marriage. We've also got sudden wealth with 11. This is a 2. This is high priestess energy. Okay, sudden wealth. This is about luck. This is good fortune. Something here is on your side. And judication as the overall energy, which is a 30, reduces to a 3. This is Empress energy. So for some of y'all who are looking for justice, I feel this is coming in. That also is resonating very strongly with the 11, which is justice energy or strength, depending on the deck system that you are using, right? So you could be connecting with a Libra or a Leo. But in general, this is giving me the sense that you, Scorpio, are entering a chapter, a situation, either with a person or just a theme at large, an institution at large. Perhaps for some of you, this is about an identity at large that you are going to experience a significant payout, either financial or just the energy that you have been waiting to get back. Just this energy that you've been trying to get back. If you've been recovering from something, or have been asking yourself whether or not this work will pay off, whether you will get that attention. I'm seeing that you will be. Adjudication, though, I'm getting for some where the law is involved. I do see that whoever is the one holding the title is the person who will be giving this payout. Okay, whoever is making the most money is going to be paying out. I'm getting for some of you, this is about a significant promotion that you have been expanding into, with judication being a 3. This is Empress energy, right? So this is about expanding in a very exclusive way. So if this is relationship, sort of love, romantic relationship, or a close friendship, something like that, this is something that is going to elevate to the next level. And that is overall the feeling I'm getting for you, Scorp, is something that is just going into the next level, something that is ascending. And I'm looking at the time right now, and it is 11:22. So we have literally 11:22. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on, please, for the sign of Scorpio. Sign of Scorpio, please. Sign of Scorpio, please. Sign of Scorpio. Past, present, future, all right, Scorp? So recent past, I'm seeing that there was some kind of cycle that you moved through, okay? This is, again, resonating back with the fortune. Okay, so for some of you, this is about a creative endeavor, something that you have been spending a lot of time doing, something that you enjoy. For some, this is about liberal art or some kind of creative project, something that has been, you know, something that you've been working on but hasn't quite gotten off the ground. Something that in some ways, Scorp, you still feel like a baby doing this. You know, you could be connecting with another water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And this is something that, you know, plays into your emotions. Someone here may be in love. This could be the ups and downs of a love situation that for some reason it always feels like it's stuck in the friendship stage, right? There's a certain level of emotional intimacy, but perhaps not enough vulnerability to take it to that next level. And that applies also to your career or any other professional endeavor, Scorp, that you're applying to. It's something that really does inspire you to take creative action, but maybe something that has been in the process, but you know, you felt previously like it just was not getting off the ground. Currently, you're feeling the Knight of Pentacles. You could be connecting with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But with the Knight of Pentacles, this is about slow progress, but it is sure and you are on track right now, whether you realize it or not, Scorpio. If this is the situation for you right now, I highly recommend you take a look at last month's reading, because Scorpio had a very big reading. I can't remember specifically the cards, but Scorpio, the energy you had was so powerful, and it cut right through the reading where you are meant to do this. Whatever this is that you are doing, whatever process you are currently going through, there's a certain amount of growth that you're undergoing that almost feels defeating. But what you don't even realize is you are becoming the embodiment of, you know, the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you are standing ever so more in your power. And you are just taking the situation you're currently experiencing and you are using it to harness that experience and that power to elevate you to the next level for yourself. Even if other people are involved, it's for yourself. You are becoming a stronger, more improved, more clear-headed individual. So Knight of Pentacles here in your current indicates that you are perfectly on track for whatever it is that you're doing. And while the results may be slow, they are, you know it. You know it to be true. This is your energy with the King of Cups. You could be connecting with, again, a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But this is about you being in a space that as you are working more and more into it, as you are entrenching yourself, as you are immersing yourself into this process, you are finding yourself more in love with it, more emotionally attached to it. For some, this is about a relationship that is taking off. This is something that is maturing. And yeah, with the Fool, this is a new experience for you. You could be connecting with an Aries. You could have Aries very strong in your chart as well, Scorpio. Scorpio and Aries share Mars, okay, as their ruling planet. So Scorpio does have Pluto as well, but more at the advent of astrology, Scorpio has been connected deeply to Mars. That is why you'll notice that Scorpios and Aries tend to get along so well, because they identify with that intensity. The difference is that the Aries will externalize it and the Scorpio will internalize it, but they match up very well, and you may find that you have Aries presenting very strong in your chart, or just sort of that externalization of the intensity. But with this feeling here, someone is finally leaning into that love that they have. They are leaning into the risk, because that's what the Fool represents, a risk, a leap of faith. This is something that they perhaps were not able to really see under their feet, but nonetheless they are taking that chance, and it feels very much worth it. Now I want to give one more card here to the past, where something feels like it's getting off the ground after a while of not having gotten off the ground, right? The Devil. So you could be connecting with a Capricorn. But yeah, again, in the past, it almost feels like whatever this cycle that you were tied up in or someone else was tied up into, there's an unhealthy connection or reliance is the word I'm getting. There was like someone was leaning too heavily and being supported by another situation, almost like it feels like a safety net. Someone was trying to take a safer way out, not realizing that ultimately they were just really putting themselves or someone else in harm's way. That's what I'm getting for you, Scorp. Again, it could be you explicitly, or the person you're connecting with, or the situation you're connecting with, but there was something previously very unhealthy, and the cycle has since come to an end, and there's a progression now currently. where someone has taken a leap of faith or feels inclined to do so, because that just feels like the most natural next step. In the future, we have the Six of Cups. I love the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups indicates a past friendship, right? A relationship even. I've seen this represent, sort of like a casual relationship with somebody, but it's very kind. It's very sweet. It just indicates a familiar situation with someone whose demeanor is so familiar, and someone who you just trust. You trust their input. You trust their reflection. This is someone with whom it is easy to share how you feel and share your thoughts. In the future, I find that whoever this is you're connecting with is someone who you are going to get into, there's going to be a vulnerability, right? So we had here the Page of Cups, someone who perhaps was not really opening up. But coming in, this is about sharing and opening up. Now, for some where this is a creative endeavor you thought was not going to get off the ground, and then you take this leap of faith, this next step, which comes down to the Six of Cups. This is about you sharing your art. You're sharing your craft. At the very least, you'll be getting support from people who love you and who see what you're doing and see the value in what you're doing. This is about you sharing your love, sharing your passion, and sharing your emotions with people who not only see you, but validate you and understand and support. And that's what this Fool is here. It's that leap of faith, and it pays off, Scorpio. Yeah, so whatever this, one more card, please. One more card for Scorpio. Yeah, absolutely. So, wow. So, Scorp, I'm getting goosebumps. So, with the Six of Cups and this Ten of Wands, right? This is absolutely about releasing some kind of pressure that you had on yourself to hold back, something you were afraid of sharing with people, a set of responsibilities for some of you, This is about really trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders and just feeling so at a loss. Like, how do I handle all of this? And Scorp, this is happening internally. All right? So if this is career for you, there is still a huge emotional and psychological component to this challenge that has left you feeling incredibly pressured and just crushed. But what I want you to understand is with the 10, you have an ending. So this is about dropping that weight, sharing it with people who love you, letting them love you. If this is about the people who perhaps are not like immediate family or people who you don't know very well, it's that they, in a way, not surprise you, because there's something about the people who surround you right now, Scorpio, that makes you feel like this is just in their persona. This is just their behavior. This is the kind of people they are, their character, right? And so it's about this connection with them and you sharing your ideas and your feelings with them, and they reciprocate that vulnerability back to you with support. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you are going to be surrounded very soon, Scorpio, with a level of stability, financial, perhaps an abundance of time, an abundance of energy. There is something that is just entering your sphere, Scorp. And I want to say this is success, but it's more than that. It's more than just the financial success. It is about the fact that you have just enough, right? You went from a space, I want to show you this. You went from a space of being dominated by what feels like a trap. You went from a space of feeling isolated and alone and really just tempted to engage with energy you know is not good for you, but might be familiar to you, right? And as Scorpios, I'm a Scorpio myself, and I understand that, the intensity, it's rich, it's delicious. The intensity, when you can just latch on to something and just sink your teeth in, it is such a pleasure to indulge. And while this represents Capricorn, as Scorpios, we can really dive deep. And when we're at a loss for things, depending on how self-aware we are, we may or may not fall into the pitfall of entering cycles that are a little bit harder to get out of once we become familiar with them. With the Nine of Pentacles, you've taken that leap of faith, and it is rewarding you with the support, right? With the support from others, with the somehow the freeing of time, the freeing of your energy. Your mind opens up and something allows itself to be born again. And it puts you in a space of really feeling like yourself again, Scorp. I feel like whatever this was in the past, you just felt so scared, right? Just what if, the hypotheticals, playing the same scenarios out. But you're entering a space where believing in others, they believe in you too. And that support helps take you to the next level. Now I'd like to do quickly your guidance. So what is the guidance here for Scorpio, please? What is the guidance here for Scorpio? Four of Pentacles. So I want to say this, Scorp, if this Nine of Pentacles is going to offer you a level of abundance in some kind of resource, okay, time, energy, money, support. With the Four of Pentacles, this is advising you to preserve as much of this as possible. So if you have been short on financial resource, and perhaps you do get this elevation that we saw with the Kipper deck, this elevation of status, this elevation, this turn of the table, so to speak, this increase in fortune, okay? You are being offered something right now that is a gift. And what you are being guided to do with this gift is preserve as much of it as possible. You may be in a space where you just are like, oh my God, what have I just struck? This is incredible. And you might feel like it's never going to end. Okay? What I feel for you, Scorp, is that this is the beginning of a very long line of successful events for you. But what is key when the Four of Pentacles comes up as guidance is that because something is taking off the ground, it is not set in stone and it is not consistent enough right now to rely on as a regular occurrence. So money, save your money. If this is time, be very, very routine with your time. You may have more of it now, but that is because with it at the moment, you are supposed to do as much as you can, thinking down the line and getting prepared for whatever might come next. You just want to make sure you are spending your time wisely, as well as your energy. Go ahead and set these routines in place and be very mindful about how you spend your energy. Use this time to plant the seeds that will grow. Ace of Cups. The universe is giving you an opportunity to start again. Scorp, this is something that's going to help you start over. I want to reiterate, this is going to help you start over in a significant way. I'm getting for some of you, you have been depressed, okay? Because the Ace of Cups comes through as self-love and self-care. It is very difficult to bounce back from being in the devil energy, right? It is hard. Sometimes it feels impossible. You are coming out of a space that has felt so limiting, and now you are going to be gifted with everything you need, all the tools you need to heal yourself once again, okay? And to be in a more love-dominant space. You're being asked to protect it. Queen of Wands, Scorpio, there is nothing you cannot do. Nothing that you cannot do. You can do anything you put your mind to. In this space, you are going to feel so high energy, so attractive, okay? So charismatic. You are prepared to just take everything and anything on, and that is within your ability. Your confidence is going to be through the roof. Scorp, lean into it. Lean into it. Let the people who love you. Show up for them the way you have been. Show up for your art the way you have been. For some, this is about energy work. Others, this is about tarot. You are deeply connected to energy. This is profoundly spiritual for some of you. And this is asking you to lean into it, to enjoy it, to let it hold on to that part of you it's asking to hold on to. And to preserve that essence. It's going to gift you this opportunity to not only love yourself in the way that you show up to the world, but it's going to give you everything physical, everything monetary, everything requiring time and energy. It's going to give you the space to comfortably routinize this. So you are being asked to be very careful about these resources, preserve them, but at the same time, enjoy them. Put all of your effort into these routines, 100% effort into these routines. Save for a rainy day. Don't burn yourself out. Be mindful about how much energy you're spending. Continue to build sort of like the baby steps into the future. Don't put all of it out, right? Continue how you've been going. Baby steps, little by little. Because what this is telling you, with the Knight of Pentacles here being where you currently are too, you know that this is the way for you. But sometimes in our excitement, we try to jump the gun a little bit. We try to do more than we can handle. This is going to be most successful, Scorpio, if you continue to take those baby steps. Okay? Scorp, I love you so much. I am going to leave this here. I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can find my information in the description box below. But until then, I will see you next time. Also, if you enjoy the weekend reading, please let me know, because I have, sort of resigned myself to doing mostly the monthlies. But I would also like to do shorter readings over the weekend. So let me know if this is something that you guys want to see more of, if you like it. And yeah, just let me know. And I will see you guys later. I love you so much, Scorp. Until next time, mwah. I'll see you.